Hello! Welcome to our channel. It's called Opposites React. This is my sister Whitney.
Hi!
And I'm Ashley. And it's called Opposites React because we have opposite tastes in music. And so I show my sister some kind of edgier music because she usually only listens to country music and listens to audiobooks. Which I like country music sometimes, but...
Sometimes.
Depends. So we've done a lot of different reactions. We had someone in the comments recommend Tom MacDonald, and they recommended Chrome, which we're about to do. But to introduce her to Tom MacDonald, I felt like we should do one of his political-ish songs.
Political songs?
So Tom MacDonald does a lot of political rapping.
Oh!
Okay.
Is our channel about to get very polarizing?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So he's a really talented rapper. His girlfriend shoots all of his music videos.
Okay, I think we have been doing so much of the rapping and stuff now because the second you said his girlfriend shoots, I was about to say like, my brain just automatically went to like people.
Oh,
you know, like...
I've been listening to a lot of gangster rap lately.
Sorry.
But yeah, no, his girlfriend, her name is Nova Rockefeller. She is also a rapper. She's really good.
Nova.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But so she does all the creative direction. Shoots all of his music videos. And so there's a lot of different videos of his, and he does get a lot of criticism about, well, all of his stuff that sounds the same. I will say this. If you listen to only his political stuff, I could understand where that criticism might come from. He has a very large variety of music. So you're going to see one song that's somewhat political and one song that is not political at all.
Oh, yeah.
And so you can kind of get a mix of those two things and kind of make your judgment from there. This song, sorry for a little bit of talking. If you don't like it, you can fast forward. We chit chat on this channel. This song I showed to my daughter, she was 11 at the time, because we have a rule that she's not allowed to watch short format content. So no YouTube shorts. No.
Watch out for the short format
no
content.
TikTok, no short format content for my children. And one time I caught her in a browser. So she doesn't have a YouTube app, but she had a browser open and was watching YouTube shorts. And I told her, I said,
is that short format content?
I just said, okay, listen, I don't make rules just for no reason. Short format content is designed to make it so that you don't have the ability to pay attention for very long. It programs your brain so that you can't focus on anything for a very long period of time. You only have the amount, it gives you dopamine every 90 seconds or so, or I guess now 3 minutes. So you get that hit of dopamine, and pretty soon your brain can't focus beyond 3 minutes because it's used to receiving dopamine every 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I wonder why there would be a reason. Why would you not want to, why would anything program your brain? It's because you won't be able to think critically in the future. Mm-hmm. Right? So you're young, your brain isn't fully developed. I don't want you to not be able to think critically.
Yes.
So I'm going to show you something.
Okay. And you showed her this.
And I showed her this music video. And now every time she finds a friend watching short format content, she goes, oh, are you going to get plugged into the system? Does the system want you not to be able to think critically? She's just turned into a little psycho.
Oh, she is the biggest preacher there ever was. Don't even get her started about the hand dryers.
The gross hand dryers in the bathroom. She runs in front of people and she's like, don't blow dry your hands with poop air. Anyway.
It's hilarious.
Okay. So this is the system. Get ready.
Welcome to the world, baby boy. I'll paint you red and white and...
You okay?
That is a very scary person.
It's a very scary image, him hovering over a crib like that.
Ah, with the red eyes? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm not expecting that.
Yeah. That's really good imagery.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry. When you said like a political thing, I was thinking more like the guy that did the Richmond from Richmond.
Yeah. Not like that. Okay.
All right.
Get ready.
Welcome to the world, baby boy. I'll paint you red and white and blue. The indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. Pretty quick, we'll make you stupid with curriculums at school. And if the classroom doesn't do the trick, we'll make you watch the news. Pick your...
Did you catch that?
Yes, I did. I did catch that because, I mean, again, we have kids, and it is like constantly the curriculum.
Yeah.
Where I know I am, like, I've had to pull my kids from certain schools and like do all kinds of, because it's a problem.
You just have, it's exhausting as a parent because you have to work so hard to like, if you have to work so hard to be an involved parent to see like, what are my kids being taught?
What are they being indoctrinated? Like,
right, exactly. Because the indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb is what I'm saying.
I don't want them indoctrinated either way.
Well, quite frankly, no matter what, your kid is going to be indoctrinated.
Yes.
With what you believe?
Yes.
Or with what somebody else believes. So it's like, okay, well, as the parent, you want to choose how the indoctrination goes. We've all been indoctrinated. It just is what it is.
Yes.
And so it's like, okay, well, in which manner are you going to be indoctrinated?
Right.
And so...
It does start right out of the womb.
Mm-hmm. And so, yep.
Quick will make you stupid with curriculums at school. And if the classroom doesn't do the trick, we'll make you watch the news. Pick your team, right or left, take the red pill or the blue. You can vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose. Don't forget to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth. Get a job that you get...
That is so legit.
Right? Like, oh, great. So yeah, we're going to make you watch the news. You can vote. It's not going to matter because none of that is like, that's all.
You still lose because there's no, like, either side.
It's all a facade.
It's political theater.
Political theater. It's all a facade. You think that it's the illusion of choice. And then it's like, oh, and don't forget to buy Gucci, to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. Get distracted by all this stuff.
Yes.
Consume. The
consumer monster is
yes.
Like, I'm drowning in the consumer monster of my house, like of my kids right now. Oh my gosh.
It is what it is. And, okay, programming, consume. Like,
I think my kids are gonna find out about our channel only because I show them a lot of the songs after we watch them. Like, guys, Ashley showed me this really cool song.
That's so funny. So, FYI, our kids don't know that we have a YouTube channel. It's a secret.
Yes.
So hopefully, well, maybe they'll either stumble upon it or one day we'll show it to them. But yes.
Stand so you can buy some cans of food. Go
1 second.
Vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose. Don't forget to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth. Get a job that you can't stand so you can buy some cans of food. Go overseas and die for freedom. There's some oil we can use. Our democracy exists so that you think that you can choose, but our algorithms make you do what we want you to do.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Did you see that thing that they were saying? The algorithm is making it so, like, it used to be where people of the generation, like of the same generation, boys and girls thought similarly, right? But now, because of the algorithm, it's only serving people what they want to see. And so boys are thinking different than girls as far as
within the same generation.
And so soon nobody's going to want to get married and have babies and
because
our population is going to decline because they think so differently. The algorithm.
Well, and like I liked the line about get a job that you can't stand so you can buy some cans of food. Like all our food comes from a bag.
All our food comes from a bag.
When it was COVID time, we were together.
Yes.
And
because we're always together.
And we would make food for our kids, and it was like we would just have like bags of things, like all our food comes from a bag.
In our defense, we are 90s children.
Yes.
And back in the 90s, it was wonderful.
It was totally fine to have your food come from a bag. And to be fair, it was COVID time. It wasn't like...
Yes.
There was not a lot of like going to the store available. So we were just like, we bought a bunch of like packaged stuff so that we could not have to go out a lot.
Yes.
Anyway... But like, and then he's like, go overseas and die for freedom. There's some oil we can use. Me basically meaning like, it's not freedom you're dying for. It's more oil. We're just going to get more oil. We're just going to rape and pillage for oil. Like, it's just so funny. Like
to fuel all of our stuff.
Yes. It's like, so we can get more designer, more things. Yeah. Like this song.
We are not even 27 seconds
I know.
Through. Oh my
it's going to be a long video. Tom MacDonald fans, get ready. Sorry.
Our democracy exists so that you think that you can choose, but our algorithms make you do what we want you to do. What's the problem? You're depressed. Society has you confused. We got medication for you that you'll probably abuse. Go get married to a lady who also don't have a clue, and pump out a few babies that are just the same as you.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Like, oh, you're
so
depressed.
sad.
Here's some medication. Get on pills, and you're probably going to abuse them. You're probably going to get addicted. Enjoy the pills. And also, now that we've got you all hooked up, go get married to a lady. Because he opens the song by saying, welcome to the world, baby boy. Right?
Yes.
So to a little boy. He's like, go get married to a lady who's just the same as you and pump out some more babies who are just, right?
Yes,
like,
who are just going to follow the cycle.
Right?
Oh.
Yep. Anyway.
Get married to a lady who also don't have a clue and pump out a few babies that are just the same as you. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom.
It hates all of us.
That's like, he's speaking gospel here.
He really is.
Like, everybody thinks that I'm a lunatic for showing this to my 11-year-old.
I don't think so.
But I'm like, to me, it just made sense because it's
How
like...
do you live in the system but not, like...
live in the world but
in
not of
the
it?
system.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing is it's like, no matter what, we live here.
Are we going to become homesteaders after we finish this song?
I think that the key is to be aware of it. Like, it's once you're aware of the matrix. You know what I mean?
Ooh, okay.
Like,
there is no spoon.
It's becoming self-aware.
Okay.
You know?
Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the world, baby girl. I'll paint you pink if that's okay. We'll encourage self-destruction through the music that you play. We divided all the men by trying politics and...
Did you get that part?
Yeah.
Like, we'll encourage self-destruction through the music that you play. Like, a lot of the music that girls listen to talks about, like, basically hooking up with a bunch of different guys or presenting
all
yourself.
Your looks, yes.
Yeah. It basically boils girls down to
everything.
It devalues them.
It's horrible. Not even music, like everything.
I was watching the Grammys last night. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't watch any.
She
of that.
wanted. Listen, Taylor Swift is her queen, and she wanted to watch.
She bows down to the queen of Taylor Swift.
She wanted to see if Taylor Swift won anything, and it was having serious emotions when she didn't. Let's just say. But like, it's interesting because it's like, yeah, a lot of the music and media targeted toward girls is basically devaluing.
It's horrible, and I am particularly sensitive to all that. I myself struggled with issues like that, and I have the most beautiful teenage daughter there ever was, and it sucks hearing her talk so badly about herself, and basically and have others point out flaws to her.
Yeah.
That it's, and I know I'm biased, but I mean, I don't look like her when I was her age.
No, she's amazing.
And so it breaks my heart where it's like, how?
We always talk about like, oh my gosh, like I wish that what I wouldn't give to have the body that I hated when I was a teenager. Right? You know,
I just, it's so real. Like, just, hey, you know what? We're just going to raise you, and everything you consume
is going to be for your destruction.
Is going to be made so you hate yourself.
It's hard.
And then you hate everyone else, and then you're lonely and depressed, and it's just so sad.
It's so hard to fight against. And so, yeah.
I can't like this song. I can't like it anymore.
Sorry, Winnie. I didn't realize it was going to be so deep. But
because it's real.
It is real. And that's why we go high vibes, low vibes in my house.
Yes, high vibes or low vibes.
Because it's like, okay, is what you're consuming building you up? Is it helping you or is it hurting you?
Yeah.
We'll encourage self-destruction through the music that you play. We divided all the men by trying politics and race, and honestly, it's working awesome, so for you, we'll do the same. Never teaching you to love yourself, inject you full of hate, objectify your sexuality, then blame you for the rape, and weaponize the...
That's a crazy line. Objectify your sexuality, then blame you. It's crazy. It's crazy. And also him saying, oh, we did politics and race for the men and that worked great. So we'll just do the same thing for you too. Like, and it's so like, it's just so interesting to like, that's what I really loved about this song. This is one of my favorite songs.
Well, it's what is very creatively written.
Exactly.
But it has such a powerful message.
Yes. Cause it's just like, oh my gosh. Like, I think you know me, I've been like a nonpartisan person for a long time.
Yes.
I'm always very middle of the road, like, well, I can see both sides of everything.
Yes.
Type of person. And so like when this came out, I was like, yes, exactly.
Yes.
Because, like, it's all theater. Like, it's all a setup. Like, I don't know. To me, I'm just like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to try and stay in my high vibes. I'm going to try and just be positive. And
we're going to spread our positivity through the internet.
But you want to know what? Like, with this, that's why I showed it to her. I was just like, the system wants you to not be able to think critically.
You to love yourself, inject you full of hate, objectify your sexuality, then blame you for the rape, and weaponize the differences that make our men and women great. Then just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same. We'll empower you with rights to vote and fight for equal.
Weaponize the differences that make men and women great.
Yes.
And then just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same.
Yeah,
like,
just kidding.
Like, that's the craziest part is it's like, oh, yeah, the differences between you, like, oh, and just kidding, everybody's the same. It's like,
I honestly,
it's the mind effery of it all.
Yes. Okay, I feel like society is getting too good at getting along. Nope, we're gonna switch it up.
It's crazy. It's adversarial.
Then just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same. We'll empower you with rights to vote and fight for equal pay. Then have the men turn into women and you'll fight for them again. But you thought you had it figured out, but everything has changed. Welcome to the system. Please enjoy your stay. Here's a vibe.
Did you get that too? Like, it's so mean. Welcome to the system, bitch. Like, please enjoy your stay. Like, it's so messed up. Like, to me, like, that's the thing is it's like, people might not like his perspective.
I mean, I
but
already
it's
know
so incredibly well communicated through this.
I already know
the imagery is incredible too of the rocking chair on top of all the babies.
Like, I already know everything that he's like saying, like right, like.
And this is an older song.
Yes, we've had discussions about this several times, but set to the music and in the environment and the way it's like, oh my god,
they did such a good job with the imagery. Like, it's just such
even his look. It's like seriously, like okay. The vibe I'm getting is like, haha, I'm Satan and I'm making all this like.
To me, the vibe I'm getting is like, I'm the
orchestrator.
Yeah, the freaking puppet master, deep state, like
yes. What you want to
whatever it is that's beyond politics.
Whatever.
Yeah, like whoever's running everything beyond the people who are supposedly running everything. I don't know.
Yes. The master evil.
Bottle of the cheapest booze we make. Find a man who can take care of you to fill the holes we made. Buy a house and settle down for
some parts.
Find a man to take care of you to fill the holes that we made. Oh my god.
But everything has changed. Welcome to the system. Please enjoy your stay. Here's a Bible and a bottle of the cheapest booze we make. Find a man who can take care of you to fill the holes we made. Buy a house and settle down, fulfill your duty, procreate, and make a couple babies who will also do the same. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the world, everybody. I'ma paint you black and white. I'ma make you hate each other so that everyone will fight. I'ma give you our religion, let the righteous find the light. But I will also give you science to oppose the word of Christ. And I'ma give you borders, they're imaginary lines. If you
like the things that he's saying, it's like, oh, here's all of this stuff that can be great on its own, but I'm gonna use it to sow division.
Yes, I'm going to twist it from being amazing to now combative.
Right. Like all of the things, all of the differences between everyone around the world, like in that Ren video where he was talking about the things that make us different,
yes,
allow us to leave this beautiful
tapestry,
right? Like, oh, you know, like there's so much value in the differences between people, and yet when it's weaponized, it causes this division.
Well, I feel like no, I think everybody then gets defensive, and then like digs their heels in on their position instead of hearing anything that it's like, oh my gosh, yes, I agree with these things.
Yeah, and so whether it's in religion and science, whether it's race, whether it's politics, whatever, it's like, oh, we can take anything and use it to cause division, and instead of focusing on what's real, which is none of it, because it's everything's being controlled from up here. It's like you guys are so busy fighting amongst yourselves, you can't see the strings.
Yes.
I'll also give you science to oppose the word of Christ. And I'ma give you borders, they're imaginary lines. If you cross them, go to war and win when everybody dies. And I'ma give you money that you'll value more than life and let the...
Love that. We're going to go to war and win when everybody dies. Like,
yeah.
That is...
There's no winning. They're imaginary lines, and we're all going to die over these imaginary lines.
Oh...
Also give you science to oppose the word of Christ. And I'ma give you borders, they're imaginary lines. If you cross them, go to war and win when everybody dies. And I'ma give you money that you'll value more than life and let the 1% have everything while you fight to survive. And then I'll give you politics, I'll call it left and right. And while you divide yourselves, I will conquer both the sides. Can't you see? I'm the system, my whole purpose is divide. What you choose will never matter because everything is mine. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
Oh my gosh, I think I might be in love with him.
It's such a good video, isn't it?
It's such a good video.
So now you can see why.
Does it say hug or hog?
It says hog. So basically, all of you know how like Ren's fans are the renegades.
Yes.
So his fans, they're called Hangover Gang.
Oh.
So basically, very similarly, similarly to a lot of artists actually. So he used to be like an alcoholic, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And had, his life was just really, really difficult. And then he was able to get clean and sober. And so he's Canadian and now he's a US citizen, I believe.
Okay.
And basically just like his whole life, turn around. He's totally independent. So like he's super, super successful, completely independent, no label. Like,
because he can't be in the system.
Right.
He's in the system. You're in the system.
No matter
like
what.
All of us, yeah.
But that's the thing is it's like, there's so much to him.
Yes.
I will show you this video another time, but like he'll also get famous people to do troll videos.
Why?
No, it's funny. Like,
so I was like, oh no, let's not be mean.
No, it's so I will say this. He is definitely like fully right wing polarized, like all the way.
Okay.
And like likes to troll left-wing people.
Okay.
And so when Trump won, Roseanne Barr, like she got canceled for liking, I think she got canceled for liking Trump. I'm not sure. But anyway, he got her to do a music video.
Is that Roseanne?
Yes.
Okay, wow, I would not have guessed that.
So yeah, he'll get people to do like kind of trolly music videos.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So anyway, but we will see that another time because we are going to take her to go watch Chrome now because I want to have her see kind of like a fun other side of Tom MacDonald.
But seriously, you said his girlfriend, Nova Rockefeller?
Yes. And she is in Chrome and she raps in Chrome.
She was in charge of all the...
Yes. She does all of his music videos and is incredible.
Everything in that music video was incredible. Like the
imagery, the storytelling.
The imagery. I mean, just the fact
him
that...
up on the crib.
Yes, him up on the crib.
With
The red eyes.
Yes.
Like, I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was so good.
I'm obsessed and I'm definitely going to have to show that to my kids. Like,
so now you can understand...
Critically.
Now you can understand why I showed...
Yes,
because
absolutely.
I was like, okay, if there's this system, why would it be beneficial...
Well, it's just being aware.
Well, why would it be beneficial for young people to not have the capacity to think beyond 3 minutes at a time? Because if you can't think beyond 3 minutes at a time, you're never going to be able to go in and deep dive and go,
you will never
I don't
question
agree with this.
anything because you won't care after 3 minutes.
Right. You're going to go, ugh, whatever. I'm too tired of that and move on. Like, you're never going to be able to do the research for long enough to think critically on any issue. Mm-hmm. So if it can't be solved within a TikTok video or a YouTube short, then it's not going to get solved and you're going to move on.
Yes.
Like, it's to the system's benefit for you not to have any long-term capability to think.
Well, we've become consuming monsters of everything. Like, not just goods, but like content.
Of media, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's just like constantly feeding the monsters.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, that's why I showed her this video. And now every time she's got a friend on short format content, she's like, are you on short format content? don't be part of the system. So anyway, and if you're having fun with us, sorry if we're too chatty for you, but if you like the banter, that's what we do.
Yes.
And like and subscribe and
Like
do all
and
of that.
subscribe.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.